All right, y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. We got something good to cover today. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and kicking it with your girl. Now, y'all, today I'm about to introduce on here on the content today is your boy RFK Jr. Now, if y'all had been watching, um, when he was selected by Trump as the cabinet pick, right? From Elizabeth Warren to all the other bimbos, which I call Pocahontas or whatever, they were furious. You want to know why? Do y'all really want to know why? Because these folks is going in and exposing the corruption. They exposing these people. Trump and his team went in, they went to dipping and dapping all these folks' corruption. And they are here to let us know exactly the truth. And they don't like that because they can no longer lie. They can continue to try to keep lying, but the truth shall prevail. It shall. But RFK Jr., y'all, and the rest of the administration has been going in and showing they tails. Let me tell you something. And now I'm starting to see each day why Trump picked the people he picked to put in place for each of these roles. And let me tell you, a good bit of them few, y'all, are killing it. Okay? And this is why they didn't want him to step foot or even make it to be a cabinet pick. And I see why, y'all. He's unstoppable. He getting it out there, y'all. He getting the truth out of y'all. It's so much has unraveled since they done took place in office. It's ridiculous. It ain't because he's crazy. Hell no. It's not because this man is hell on spoiled by the race. Nope. Y'all, this man has done a lot over these 100 past few days too as well. His whole cabinet pick had. Since day one. Since Trump went in the Capitol and started signing the executive orders right in front of his haters' face, y'all, they've been on go. I'm just going to say that flat out. They've been on go. RFK is pulling back the curtain on these crooks. The very same people that lied to y'all. From all the prostate food and everything that's going on that's keeping us sick. Junk food and all this stuff that has all this color and stuff in it ain't good for us. He pulling back the curtain, baby. He even going deep into them vaccine shots that was given out. So with that being said, y'all, I'm finna shut up. We finna dive into the video. I'm gonna show y'all a few things. Okay? Let's get into it. Coming straight from @RealSex16. This man is spot on. The backlash against RFK Jr. isn't because they're worried he will mess things up. They're worried he will actually fix the problems. And that's exactly what he's doing, in case y'all don't know. Let's dive into the video. Let's go.
You and I may disagree on a lot of things in this life, but I guarantee that we can agree on this one. One of the individuals in this picture cares about health, while the other individual
Bimbo
looks like they have replaced their water intake with me. Right? Now, there's been a backlash when it comes to getting RFK into the White House as the head of the department.
We got him in there, though.
Most of this backlash has come from the usual suspects, the crony capitalists and politicians. Love playing the game of creating the sickness and giving you a false cure.
Right.
Right? We all know the game. We all seen it. It's a run-of-the-mill thing at this point.
Benefiting off of y'all's sickness.
And these individuals do not fear that this guy's going to come in there and mess things up, but instead that he's going to fix problems, that he's going to create solutions, or at least ask for solutions. Because you see, they're not in the business solutions. They're not in the healthcare business. They're in the sick care business, because a sick individual is a profitable individual. That's how that game works. We are one of the only countries who was allowed to push dope on television and every other screen.
Come on now, you better preach.
Cycles. One of the only countries who's allowed to push dope, aka sugar, to kids 24-hour day cycle. We are one of the only countries who's allowed to use all these synthetic ingredients in unnecessary places,
Not no more.
pushed to the masses, 24-hour day cycle. Seem to be a pattern here, right?
Y'all, when Trump picked this team, he knew exactly what he was doing, y'all. Because a healthy population cannot benefit Big Pharma or the government. Keeping you sick and telling you lies is what they can profit off of. But that was before RFK said, hold up, wait a minute, let me step up into the health school community. Let's see what we got going on, Miss Elizabeth Moore, because you was talking all that ish. You were talking all that noise and the rest of y'all. Meanwhile, the truth is unraveling, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving. Don't take me for it. I got stuff to bag it up. Let's go. Let's keep this thing rolling, y'all. Happy Memorial Day. If you tuning in watching me, thank you. Shout out to you. All right, let's get into it, y'all. 5-DME81. RFK is dropping shocking truth. 70% of the pharmaceutical products in the world are sold to our country. We are the sickest country in the world, and products that are number 3 cause the death after cancer and heart attacks. Oof. Let's get into it.
And we use 70% of the pharmaceutical products in the world are sold to our country. We only have 4.2% of the world's population. We are the sickest country in the world, and pharmaceutical products are the number 3 cause of death after cancer and heart attacks. So all that advertising, we're the only nation in the world that allows that kind of advertising on TV. We're a complete outlier. And
so what he wants to do, y'all, is ban this type of advertising and stuff like that, because all it is just setting people up to fall in this trap and what he's trying to protect and save the Americans from. Seriously. Because why? Like Buddy said, we the only one to advertise all this stuff in videos and stuff like that. Why? To keep the American people sick. Keep American people sick so their pockets can stay fat. Let's keep this thing moving. Shout out to RFK, man. Coming in there doing your damn job like you're supposed to. Let's get into it, y'all. Derek Evan, 4WV on X if y'all want to follow him. Dr. Oz on the MAHJ report. You win the battle for health in your kitchen. Get those kids outside and playing, okay? Because it's summer. Get them kids outside and let them play, y'all. For real. Get them up out the house. Get them off the phones, the tablets, and all that good stuff, and get them out this house. They need an hour a day of some activity, okay? Like I just said. And the second is give them real food. Facts. Let's dive into it, y'all. Let's get into it.
They want to do better at home. What can they do right now?
Well, you win the battle for health in your kitchen, your living room, your bedroom, Lawrence. So I'll give you 2 concrete things right this second, and then I'll give you some hope about the future. Number 1, get those kids outside and playing. And they need an hour a day of some activity. Only about 15% of kids, that's 1 in 7 children, get an hour of activity a day. That's standard to any human species survival, is your young kids can go run around and learn how to do things while they're playing with each other. So get them out. And the second is give them real food. You heard Secretary Kennedy talk about 70% of the food being ultra processed. Just give them food that comes out of the ground looking the way it looks when you eat it. Real food that you can recognize. Those 2 things alone will make a dramatic difference and help the country. It's also your patriotic duty, because less than a quarter of kids are eligible for the military because they've got underlying health issues. Yeah. Now, that stated, what we're really going to do with this MAHA report is begin to study the underlying principles of so much that we're doing. All the recommendations we're given, we're going to challenge the status quo on toxins in the environment, the medicalization of young people, so they end up in the healthcare system, in the sick care system, where they shouldn't be there. There are lots of moving parts, but my agencies, Medicare and Medicaid, were created in 1965. That's 60 years ago. We haven't done something like this in this entire time period, although we've been paying the bills. And President Trump drove this change.
Yeah.
This is crazy, y'all. Like literally 70% of American food is prostate type of food, meaning fake meats, fake food that are going into our bodies, and our bodies are naturally. You know what I mean? Our bodies are natural. And we sit here eating all this fake stuff and wondering why problems take place, obesity and all this other type of stuff, heart attacks and high sugar, diabetes and all this take place because of what's in our food, y'all. Kids lazy, don't want to even go out. They just want to stay on their phone and stuff like that. And we feeding our kids this stuff. Why? Because this is how their pockets stay fat. They don't give a damn about y'all as long as they say this, saying out through here. As long as y'all think we can make money. We can't benefit off of America being healthy. Where's the fun for us? Where's the money for us? That's how they feeling, y'all. Where's the money for us? Like, how can we benefit? They think about how can we benefit by making each American sick. 70%. Midterms is coming up. I'm saying this right here, y'all. Midterms is coming up. Pay attention to what these folks is doing to y'all. Do not go in there blind voting. Do not just listen to the person in the house saying just vote blue for the hell of it. Don't. Research, get out there, find out this information yourself. Fact check it yourself. It's here, it's out there, it's free. Go do that. This is crazy, y'all. Come on, let's keep this thing moving. I ain't finna have y'all here all day because I know y'all stuffing barbecue and all kind of stuff down your mouth. So let's go ahead and get into the next video. Holy crap, RFK Jr., MAGA, and MAHA have done more than 100 days than others in decades. Coming straight from MAGA voice, y'all. Let's get into the video.
We've done more in 100 days than my predecessors have done in decades in terms of redressing the causes of this problem. So, and we're going to keep doing that. We're not waiting for this to come out, but we are going to do comprehensive diagnostics across the entire government of what each of these agencies need to be doing to end the epidemic. We've done more in 100 days.
Let's get it. Continue to pick apart the government to make sure these things are staying in place, y'all. Standing in place. They standing on business, man. Elon Musk came through, y'all, with Doge, and that's still running and got the ball rolling. Trump did it with coming in, to the Capitol and signing. But when he tagged Elon and the Doge team in, y'all, they got the ball rolling. And from there, I'm proud to say for the ones that I've seen so far in Trump's cabinet pick, you know what I'm saying? And they out there, Rubio, RFK, you know what I'm saying? A few others, they are actually out there showing they A's. And if you sat down and seen some of these conferences that they've been sitting in, baby, they ain't taking no ish from nobody. But I mean, look who they have to represent. Look who they have to head of them. Trump. Trump ain't taking no ish. Y'all see it. And I'm loving every bit of it. Do I regret I vote for Trump? Hell to the motherfucking now. Could I vote for him again in 2020? Hell motherfucking yes. 2028, 2029. As long as he keep going, I'd vote. Anywho, y'all, we gonna keep this thing rolling. I mean, who would want to vote for this change? It's some good change. Look at this sour bimbo right here, y'all. Coming straight from Nick Storto, y'all, on X. Holy crap, RFK Jr. just dropped the hammer on the Democrat senators. Let's get into it. Look at this bimbo right here. Murray. Remember her name. Look at her. Look like she enjoyed eating that prostate food. Let's get it.
I want to point out that in 2021, at the beginning of his administration, President Biden submitted his budget on May. You know what? You made an accusation of me, and I'm going to answer it.
Okay, I appreciate
on May
that.
28th, he submitted his budget. So our budget. We're a new administration.
Okay, you can.
And I also want to point out.
I have just 2 minutes left. I asked you specifically.
So shut up and let him talk.
Senator, you presided here, I think, for 32 years. You presided over the destruction of the health of the American people.
Well,
our people are now the sickest people in the world.
Seriously.
Because you have
Mr.
not done your job.
Seriously. That is an
What have you
amazing
done about it? What have you
Mr.
done about the
Secretary,
What have you
epidemic
done?
I'm here
of
to
chronic
ask-
disease?
Mr. Secretary,
What have
are
you done
here in
about the epidemic
Mr.
of chronic
Secretary,
disease?
Seriously, Madam
Mr. Secretary,
Chairman.
I would ask you to hold back and let the senator ask the questions.
Senator, I want to
Look at her crybaby in the head.
in 2021, at the
Senator, please, can you please answer the man question instead of interrupting him? What have you done for the people lately besides getting your little pockets fat? Murray, answer the question. My boy over here asked you a question. We want to know. Huh? Senator, really, can we just yell back? Yeah, yell on back, baby. Y'all ain't no good. Shout out to RFK, man. Coming through with the come through like the rest of them, as he should. Y'all, I'm not going to hold y'all. We get into the last one of the day. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for showing out the love and the support. RFK is doing exactly what he said he was going to do, exposing these bimbos as he should to the core. The health system and every part that plays a role with it. Continue to keep making us proud, RFK Jr., because a lot of them was doubting you. A lot of them was cracking jokes and all of that. But now look at them. Look at them now. Be careful how you be treating folks. Because these very same people are the ones that sitting here and trying to save y'all lives for eating all that prostate fake. Me too. I'm guilty of it too. I can't believe it was 70% of this crap. 70%. Wonder why people got diabetes, high sugar, blood pressure, and all this other type of stuff. Obese, and these kids out of breath and stuff, asthma, and all this other type of stuff. Because y'all still here feeding people fake food. Knowing daggone well we got enough money to be eating good. Yeah, I bet you y'all eating good. Why we can't eat good? Hell. Shut up to you, RFK. Y'all, let me stop talking. We get in the last video. I want to know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Check this out, coming straight from Steve Hilton X, y'all. President Trump / RFK Jr. MAHA announced was historic. Huge opportunity for California here in Chicago. Across the state, we grow the healthy food America needs. But Gavin Newsom and the Democrats just attacked our AG industry. Mr. Newsom, can you go sit down somewhere, y'all? I'm going to do a follow-up on him in a second because this man is out of control. But that's going to be a whole nother content coming soon, y'all. Because I'm going to show y'all how these folk really care, really cool food and care about that man right there. If he had any common sense left in his head, he'd sit down and don't try to do nothing else. That being said, y'all, let's get into this last video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm up out of here. Let's go ahead and go and get into it. Let's go.
So we just had some really, really important news from the federal government, this MAHA agenda that was published about making America healthy again.
Oh,
it's fantastic. Okay. Long overdue, something I've been fighting for many years. Read my book. In 2015, More Human, the chapters on food and health. It's all about what we now think of as making America healthy again. But here's the point. We're here in Chico, in California, and everywhere you drive, you've got these amazing examples of how California can help make America healthy again. Because what we grow here in California, look all around here.
Okay. We see. Okay.
All this stuff that we grow in California, fruits and nuts, produce, this is what will make America healthy again. The kind of food that we produce in California is exactly what we should be eating
and
for a healthy diet.
We want it.
We
the people
children,
want
for
it.
our families, for our futures. And so the MAHA agenda, which I fully support, should be led by California, by a great agriculture industry. And instead of that, what we're getting right now from the people in charge of California is crushing our agriculture industry, which is completely ridiculous. I am such a strong supporter of our farmers. We're going to get them the water they need. We're going to deal with the ridiculous labor regulations and the environmental regulations that are so extreme and hurting our farmers. And we're going to do all that and produce even more of the great food that is going to help make America healthy again.